February Astro Tarot forecast. I am shuffling the Everyday Witch Tarot again. I love using this deck, so I'm using it for a second month. And please consider following me on Instagram, where you can see some of my decorative posts regarding the tarot, also astrological information at Audrey Alison _astrology tarot. Let's get to it. On the 3rd, we have Venus, the planet of love and attraction, entering into Capricorn, where she meets up with some of the harsher, malefic energies of Saturn and Pluto. So she can add a smoothness to a sector of your chart that's received some harshness and lessons and rooting, grounding you in career, in the 10th house of authority, career, and status and high position. So for those of you who are in a job that you're not really feeling and you're just going through the motions, but you feel limited in your options due to Saturn and maybe feel a sense of loss or a draining in this area thanks to Pluto, you have Venus here adding stimulation to what you truly desire, or what you're originally or naturally attracted to has more potential to find you, and you to find it. You might retreat from making your point very harsh in career and might just listen instead of react while Venus is here. Behind the scenes, you could submit resumes to new jobs or new positions that you are quietly attracted to. Think about where you see yourself in a year. If you could do anything for money within reason, what would it be? Is it what you're doing now? If you're happy in career, Venus is here to add some noticeability or likability, and maybe even attract in a promotion ahead of others. I'm not assuming everyone is unhappy in what you're doing, but I know that routine can get the best of us, and we tend to do things as a pattern or in habitual reasons instead of connecting every once in a while with how we're really feeling in terms of our work. Venus wants you to pay attention here. And there might be some feminine energies or females in career that can assist you in leveling up. On the 4th, we have our new moon in Aquarius, and this is at 15 degrees in the 11th house of sociability or likability, friendships, and technologies, the internet. So there could be a fresh start in your personal technologies in the home environment. Some of you could be creating a new online presence, and some Arians are branding personal products and trying to promote yourself on a global level, which I think this new moon is here for. And if you are feeling lonely and maybe you've distanced yourself from some connections, this is the new moon where you're given a new set or a new tribe of connections. And just put yourself out there a little bit, and you'll see what comes your way earlier in February. New friendships or new goals, new wishes in the 11th house for the year. On the 10th, we have Mercury entering into Pisces. Very quiet energy, but this is where you receive insight psychically. The subconscious mind is activated. Pisces governs your 12th house of subconscious mind, psychic ability, intuition, the quieter sector, the house where we can release our habits and prepare for the fresh start of the 1st house. So Mercury here is information and data in a sector of the mind. So quiet yourself to hear the messages coming through in the month of February. On Valentine's Day, the 14th, Mars enters Taurus. This is wonderful for you and your earnings. And Mars will be positioned in your 2nd house of self-worth and value through March 31st. The planet of determination and energy in the second house of money creates a large space and a dynamic for you to earn. You pick up the pace, clients can increase, your paychecks can increase. Some of you are receiving promotions in January that you'll see take effect mid-February. This is also great for building your confidence, and if your self-esteem was low for some reason in the beginning of the month, you'll feel the boost in mid-February through all of March. So it's best to take action in large pursuits or stronger parts of your life where you're feeling more confident. Take a risk, schedule your interviews. This is powerful for earnings and what you do in order to get your income for a living. On the 18th, the sun enters Pisces as well, conjunct Mercury. So the 12th house is powerful. Intuition, pay attention to your dreams. Keep the dream journal next to the bedside because you are inspired as you're sleeping, at rest. You can, when you calm yourself and you are at rest, you can hear the direction. I think the cosmos, the universe, God is always trying to lead and inspire and assist in the direction we're supposed to be headed that feels natural to us, that we were born to do. So quiet yourself and your surroundings in order to get the message this month. Chiron returns to your first house in Aries, effective the 18th as well. It's time to heal. It's time to release old wounds and move forward into this year, not harboring resentment and preparing your physical self for all things healing. The 19th, we have our full moon at 0 degrees of Virgo in the 6th house of health and well-being. Aries has the chance to repair and restore this month on a beautiful, large scale because Chiron in the cosmos is the wounded healer and the full moon is the closure to an ailment, or some of you have finished tending to medical needs and your appointments for the year. Putting to bed or rest an ailment that might have resurfaced or something chronically you could see happen on the full moon of the 19th. Let's see what's here in the tarot. And I'd like to let you know I'm available for readings at audreyalison.com. And thank you for choosing me. I also have a tarot e-course that I've written. It's Go at Your Own Pace. It's $88. And for the cost of one of my 30-minute readings, you have access to my course for 3 weeks and then some. It's a 3-week course that you get to keep as soon as you sign up, and the information is in the Show More section below. So here are your cards. Also, your Vimeo on-demand medium messages will be up this week, so stay tuned for those. 7 of Cups. This witch is stocking up from the medicinal healer in town, and some of you Aries are choosing Eastern approaches to healing. And the 7 of Cups in the tarot symbolizes what is yet to be discovered. It's a card of mystery and intuition. Trust your instinct, and in terms of health as well is what I'm getting for that card. Oh wow, and look at this. This is the medicinal healer. Wow, I just showcased this card this week on my Instagram account. It's the 8 of Coins. She is putting together her tinctures and protecting her surroundings, her health, but she's also prepared to work for her earnings. And the 8 of Coins suggests you are the master of your approach to work. You're master of your environment and occupation. You're no longer the apprentice. The Hangman, that's the 12th house of download, channeling, insight. Step back to listen. The Hangman isn't suffering. He's a student of knowledge, and he's taking his space, whether he's forced to or not, to truly listen and hear his direction. So you might be in a temporary moment of download from the universe, and trust that the path, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Things always change. Two of Swords, you'll have two choices. You have two directions, and you might have two paths to assess. Should I stay or should I go is one thing I'm hearing. You also have another card. Wow, Ace of Swords. For you go from the 2 to the 1, so you make a decision. Don't feel overwhelmed with confusion. Don't allow the beginning of the month to dictate how you'll feel at the end of the month, because you do narrow down your options, and you are either the last one standing or you're the one that takes the chance and accepts a decision or a new offer or opportunity. And Aries, you have been working very hard behind the scenes, and you're used to being in the forefront of life and career, but it's okay to step back and assess your options for a minute, and don't do so in haste. Use the month. Thank you so much for tuning in, Aries. I'm wishing you a beautiful month of February. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.